News Services Division of All India Radio presents Employment News.
Welcome to the program Employment News. I am Nishit Kumar and with me is Abhishek.
Today, we will be discussing about some vacancies in REC Transmission Projects Company Limited, National School of Drama and Indian Institutes of Science Education and Research, Bhopal. But before that, let's listen to an interview that was taken by AIR correspondent Pragya Devra.
Today, we'll talk about company secretaries. We'll find out about the work they do and how to become one. For this, we have with us Mr. Ashish Garg, President of the Institute of Company Secretaries of India. To begin with, Mr. Garg, can you give us a glimpse into the roles and responsibilities that are performed by a company secretary?
Company secretary is a key managerial person under the Companies Act. So there are major roles played by a company secretary in the various capacity to the board of directors, to the stakeholders and to the government. So one of the role of the company secretary is an advisor to the board of directors, because under the Companies Act it is mandatory that every company whose paid up capital is having a threshold limit is required to appoint a company secretary in the company as a key managerial personnel. He is a compliance officer under the SEBI laws, and other than the employment, company secretary is having certain other responsibilities and duties. He is playing a role as a secretarial auditor. He is playing a role as a arbitrator. He is playing a role as an internal auditor, GST professional under the IBC Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code, as a registered valuer, as an insolvency professional, and under the various different capacities. New role has come up recently, that is the arbitrator under the arbitration law.
So, Mr. Garg, if someone wants to become a company secretary, how do they go about it and how do they pursue it?
So, any person who has cleared their 12th examination, they can appear for the Company Secretary's Executive Entrance Test, that is called CSEET. And after clearance of CSET, there are two streams. One is executive and another is professional. So we have in CSET, any 10+2 pass student can appear in this entrance test, and there are four broad subjects. One is business communication, legal aptitude and logical reasoning, economic and business environment, and current affairs. And we are having 4 exams in a year. And once this executive entrance test is passed, students are eligible for the CS executive program. And there are 2 modules in this CS executive program, module 1 and module 2. Module 1 is having a 4 papers, module 2 is having a 4 papers again. And majorly the papers are related to company law, setting of business, tax law, securities law, economic laws, and financial and strategic management. After clearance of CS executive program, they will go to the CS professional program. And this is the final stage of the company secretaryship, where we have 3 modules, module 1, 2, 3. And all 3 modules have some specialized papers related to governance, ethics, advanced laws, drafting, secretarial audit. And we have given the options in module 3 to select an elective papers out of 8 papers. So this is sort of a specialization where students can select banking, insurance, labor law, intellectual property law, or insolvency as a curriculum. And after completion of executive or professional, students has to undergo the compulsory training. And after completion of all the trainings and all the examinations, students have to go compulsory leadership development program, that is called MSOP, where 60 days residential training program is there for the students. And after completion of all the exams and syllabus, students is eligible to be enrolled as a member.
And finally, I would like to know that if someone pursues this career, what are the kind of challenges that they may have to face?
Challenges are always there, and particularly we have seen over this period of pandemic that how life has become difficult. But if you have a mindset, if you have a skill set, if you have a passion towards the profession, then there are unlimited opportunities. But yes, the major challenge is to have a right attitude to work towards the organization, right attitude to do the work for the betterment of the profession and for the stakeholders' governance, because company secretaries end of the day is a governance professional. So that is the important thing. Yes, but the major challenge is to have the right skills at the right time and to find out the opportunities at right place. Sky is the limit for the company secretary profession.
Thank you very much, Mr. Garg, for explaining to us the responsibilities of a company secretary and how to go about it. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Now, let's move to the next segment, where we tell you about some of the recruitment vacancies that have been advertised and matters connected to it.
REC Transmission Projects Company Limited invites application for the following posts. 3 posts of Senior Consultant or Associate Advisor or Advisor. 4 posts of Associate. 10 posts of Executive Engineers. 7 posts of Deputy Executive Engineers. 2 posts of Assistant Executive Engineer. And 2 posts of Assistant Engineers. Details regarding mode of application, selection process, terms and conditions, etc. are available on the websites www.rectpcl.in and www.recindia.nic.in. Any corrigendum or clarification shall be uploaded on the mentioned websites and no separate press advertisement shall be published for this purpose. The last date for receipt of application is 7th November 2020.
The National School of Drama, an autonomous institution under the Ministry of Culture, Government of India, invites applications for the following vacant posts. 1 post of librarian, 1 post of Assistant Director Official Language, 1 post of PS to Director, 1 post of Sound Technician, 2 posts of Upper Division Clerk, 1 post of Reception in Charge, 1 post of Assistant Photographer, 1 post of Percussionist Grade 3, 1 post of Carpenter Grade 2, 1 post of Electrician Grade 1, 1 post of Master Tailor, 1 post of Lower Division Clerk, and 13 posts of Multitasking Staff. Candidates are required to apply online only using the websites recruitment.nsd.gov.in or nsd.gov.in. Please visit NSD website www.nsd.gov.in for details. Last date for receipt of applications is 6th of November 2020. Detailed advertisement about the recruitment and instructions for filling up online applications are available on the above mentioned URL.
The India Institute of Science Education and Research is looking for dedicated and committed Indian nationals to fill up the following vacancies on initial short-term contract of up to 5 years tenure or deputation with a provision for subsequent absorption or on regular basis with a probation up to 2 years or composite method of recruitment or re-employment or appointment of retired government servant as consultant. 1 post of Superintending Engineer, 1 post of Deputy Registrar. 2 posts of Executive Engineer, Civil or Electrical or Assistant Executive Engineer, Civil or Electrical. 7 posts of Assistant Registrar, 1 post of Scientific Officer or Placement Officer, 1 post of Sports Officer, 1 post of Medical Officer, 1 post of Technical Officer, ERP, 3 posts of Superintendent, 1 post of Physical Education Instructor or Physical Education Trainer, 1 post of Nurse, 1 post of Counseling Superintendent, 1 post of Scientific Assistant, 5 posts of Junior Superintendent, 4 posts of Junior Engineer, Civil or Electrical, 1 post of Library Information Assistant, 1 post of Junior Hindi Translator or Hindi Assistant, Multi-Skilled, 7 posts of Office Assistant, Multi-Skilled, 9 posts of Lab Technician or Technician, 2 posts of Junior Office Assistant, Multi-Skilled, 12 posts of Junior Assistant, Multi-Skilled, 7 posts of Lab Assistant, and 11 posts of Lab Attendant Semi-Skilled. For further details and submission of applications through online mode, please visit Institute's website www.iiserb.ac.in. The last date for submission of online applications is 30th of October 2020 at 1700 hours.
Information about these vacancies has been published in Employment News. There are more vacancies in the journal. If you wish to read about these employment opportunities in greater detail and more, you may refer to the job journal titled Employment News for Information in English, Rozgar Samachar for Information in Hindi, and Rozgar Samachar for Information in Urdu. It is published by the Publications Division, Ministry of Information and Broadcasting every week on Saturday.
With this, we come to the end of this program. We will meet again tomorrow at 4:20 p.m.
You are listening to Employment News. This program was produced and presented by the News Services Division of All India Radio. You can listen to it on our mobile app, News on AIR. This program is also available on our website, newsonair.com. You may email your opinion about this program at airnsdtalks@gmail.com with employment news as subject.